Pan-Africanism is when I finally understood that at the center of the battle is a war of God, as to which God must rule the African. So after we have fought the colonial system, we ultimately have to end up with what is capitalism, what is socialism, what are their structures. Not only that, but what are their morality, what is their ethics. And when you start asking those questions, you won't find those questions in the dictionaries of capitalism. Because right now, capitalism must tell us, is it synonymous with Christianity? Or is socialism synonymous with anti-religion? But in African Ubuntu, then we understand that God is not a noun, but God is a verb. As He manifests Himself, so we name Him. So we have the Creator, we have the Rainmaker, we have the Protector. So every time we experience God, so He remains the one that is unknowable, the one with no name. But the one who says, I am that I am. In other words, when you are hungry, I become the food. When you are thirsty, I become the water. When there is drought, I make it rain. When there are diseases, I heal. So we experience our sense of spirituality, not as a program on a weekend, but it becomes a daily experience. So whether we're eating, it's a religious, it's a spiritual expression. Whether we're drinking water, it's a spiritual expression. Whether we're getting married, it's a spiritual expression. Whether we are plowing, it's a spiritual expression. Whether we are sleeping, it's a spiritual expression. Whether we are burying each other, or children are being born, spirituality becomes the continuous expression of life itself. And hence I think in the peak of my learning, I then quickly came to my senses that this whole thing of you must become a Christian is a fallacy of the highest order. Because you can't be what you are not. So you can never be a Christian as an African. Because I am Maponga, I don't have to be a Maponga. I don't become a Maponga except to be born. Then I am what I am. Then you understand that all these forms of religions that want you to become like them becomes like an intelligent way of colonialism. So had the Muslims come to Uganda, maybe all of you will have been Muslims. Had the Chinese been here earlier on, maybe all of you will have been Buddhists. But because the British got here, Wara, I'm a Christian. You can't be a Christian. Just agree that we were colonized by the British, and the God of the colonizer has become my God also. Question in closing: can the God of the master and the God of the slave be the same? And let's ask the question, which one does he answer?